Hello, Christy Walker here, bringing you another business tip. And this one is about building your database. We're going back to the fundamentals because for so many, they have lost sight of what this looks like in a market that is a little bit more robust. And so I want to talk to you about how do you set yourself up for long-term success. And so first of all, want to address what is a database. A lot of people get it confused with it's a CRM or a software program. And the truth of the matter is that's not what a database is, although it can be a software that supports building the information. What it really is or should be is a list of relationships. It's your business assets. And quite frankly, if you ever decide to retire from this business, it should be something that you could sell to someone else to create revenue. So think about your database as something that is obviously growing, but also should be building value for your business long term. With that, the goal is to communicate with your clients, continue to build the depth of the relationships, and of course, cause that to appreciate. So, how do you start with building a relationship or a database? A lot of agents come into this industry thinking that real estate will be easy, and then they find that cultivating those relationships takes a lot of energy and effort. There are a lot of ways you can do that, but for now, I want to tell you a few areas where you can start with finding the 100 people that you should begin with, because if you have less than 100 people, I'm a firm believer you're going to struggle in this business. And so those people should start with your family and friends, obviously those that you're closest to, and hopefully that will know you, like you, and trust you enough to do business with you. Beyond that, think about business relationships. Hopefully, whether you've come from a different industry or you're starting out in the real estate industry for the first time, but you've worked with other people around you doing whether it's services or other things, you've got people in your list. You've got vendors maybe that you've hired to work for you, or you've got past colleagues that you knew through college or through a past job. Think about professors and teachers, anyone that maybe you've had a relationship with in your past that you could build or reconnect with. Next, the last time I went to the hairdresser, I will tell you, I sat and talked all about my life. People like that are wonderful because they sit in a position where they get to hear the details of everyone. So if you've got a barber or a hairstylist, maybe an insurance person in your life, a banker, they're the ones that generally have that intel about whether someone's thinking about buying or selling a home. They know what the plans are of the clients. And so think about using the services you use and reaching out to them and starting to build a rapport with a business to business referral relationship rather than you hiring them for services. That could include things like your landscaper or your accountant, a florist, waiters that you know in town at your favorite restaurant. Those kinds of things are great people to have being an advocate for you when they hear about someone else looking to make a move. Next, we all know that social media is a great way to get your name out and start to build rapport with people. But the fault of most agents is that they don't take the people they have connected to in social media and actually put them into a physical database where they could continue to keep in touch outside of the digital world. So if that's you, now might be the time to start gathering phone numbers or addresses or birthdays for people that you know on social media that could become part of your client appreciation. And that way you can build rapport with them offline as well as online. And then last, your sphere of influence, people that maybe you have had an ability to mentor, to lead, to connect with through other endeavors, whether it's hobbies that you do, maybe you participate in sports, maybe your kids are involved in after school activities or the school boards, all sorts of ways that you can envelop your sphere of influence, the people that you have in contact to really grow a business or a database that you can keep in touch. And I would say that, for most agents, again, if you can start with having a goal of building it to 100, then you can start to grow it even more, because as those people refer you more business, you will be able to continue to add. And then you can qualify how many of those people you really want to keep in, because we all know it's no fun to keep in touch or invest in the lives of people who choose to go with a different agent. And so as you have that happen throughout your career, you're also going to need to remove those from your relationship list and then hopefully add or replace and grow with more. I call this mining for diamonds. For me, these are the valuable people that I'm looking for that are going to be the advocate in the marketplace and talk about what I do when someone else mentions making a move. And I hope you're thinking about that too. The next step is teaching them how to present you as a viable option when they hear about someone making a move. And so we'll do a video on that soon. For now, think about growing your database. And if it's not already organized in one location, now is the time to start gathering information and putting it into a system that you can keep in touch with consistently, because we know that consistency is what will build a great business. With that, take care and have a great day.